Show me good love. Show me good loving. Show me good loving. Yeah, show me good loving. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome to Kingman's Adventure Gaming. Hope you had a good weekend. I know that I had a really good weekend myself. It was pretty darn awesome, actually. I had some family come over and we cooked some really good food. Had some salmon, had some filet mignons, and today was just a day to like chill and relax and not do a whole bunch. I streamed actually earlier today. Got a little bit further along in Siberia too, which was nice to be able to see some of that stuff happen. But today we need to continue moving forward in the game Kona. So I believe that what I need to do is get that game up and running. So let me just click here and let's go and see if we can get Kona started. And let's just make sure that it is going to launch correctly, the way that it needs to launch. So let's see if we start to see that appear in the window. And the last time that we were playing Kona, we decided to backtrack to the beginning and see if there we go. Yep, I see it there in the window. To see if there were extra things that we could find in some of the places. So let's just go ahead and get right to it, shall we? Yeah, because we were at LeChance's house is where we last were. So this is going to load up. I don't think it's going to take too long for it to load up. And we can, you know, see what we see. But I am enjoying this game. I think there's going to be much more that we're going to have to do. I do have an idea because the one old man said that he would give me clothes if I brought him some caribou. And I'm starting to wonder if the caribou is meat or is it caribou like the name of some whiskey or something, because I did find a bottle and I think it was named caribou. I'm not 100% sure. So, yeah, so this is where we ended. And the other thing that I thought was quite interesting was what is this? I have yet to find a clock that works. Okay, so it was just a joke. When we were here, we saw this down here. And the interesting thing here about the safe was that we knew that it was the first letter of his father's name, which I believe was C. I remember that much. But then the 3 digits that we needed to enter were on the back of the pendant of the wife, and we never found the pendant. So this is what's making me think that it might not be here. The simple fact that the man who said that he would give me the clothes to stay warm was if I brought him back some caribou drink, and the caribou drink was
the cross looked after a marriage
not with him and somewhere else is making me wonder if
the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty
if that is going to be
the
somewhere
other.
else as well.
Indeed, the LeChances were still part of the God-fearing
So that's just
generation.
my thought process there.
Many boxes scattered
So yeah,
about.
I've already inserted.
Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the LeChances had just moved
Is
in.
that Okay, yeah, and we already looked down there. So we're going to exit here. And we are going to... yeah, Bertrand, the chance. We're going to see if... is that anything?
Many
No, just more boxes. We're going to go outside.
Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachancers had just
what is actually outside. Because you never know. There might be... I did walk around out there. But come on, buddy. Let me open up the door. Thank you very much. Alright. So... yes, we know that when he's under duress, he can only go short distances. But I don't remember seeing anything too useful out here. I do know that we can go down that alleyway. Can I move any of these things out of the way, is the question. I don't believe so. And we never finished building that snowmobile either. So we have lots of things. And I was wondering if maybe the pendant was on her as she's frozen, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. And what is this? Take out the camera. Okay. I can take another picture of these. This is always the trickiest thing with the mouse that I have. Doesn't work very well. There we go. And we are going to keep that picture. And I'm curious. I'm wondering if... so we're going to put that away. And are the items that I... equipment. So I have like a hammer, right? Can I use the hammer on items like this? I was wondering, can I break these or something? No, I cannot break those. All right, so let's just put that away. All right, and the next question is: did we want to venture down here? Because this looks kind of scary, and I don't know if I'm equipped for this. You know, it just looks like this might not be somewhere where I want to go. So let's... I don't think I'm equipped for that. I think that I need to have some more clothes. That's what I think. I think that that will come in time when I have the right equipment to do so. So let's get back into the car. Let's look at our map. Doesn't that look freaky when you come in and you see her right there? It also looks like this... that's a big snowbank, isn't it? Okay. Let's come over here. There wasn't really anything... there wasn't anything in that bucket, right? Anything here that I can take besides wood? No, I don't think I need the wood. And let me just double check to make sure there wasn't anything in the bucket. Is there anything in the bucket that I need? No. Alright. Let's get into the car. I could have warmed up in there, but I'm sure I can warm up in my car. I think that's gonna be fine for us to do. Although that kind of scares me a little bit. Okay, so this is how we pulled in. Is this just like a big circle driveway? I'm thinking maybe yes, it is. Oh, there's something that I need to do. Hold on. Let me fix something on my preferences here because I need to get rid of this dock bar. Oh, wait a minute, no. This is what I want. There we go. Alright. Alright, so with my map, so right now we are there. clearly it looks like there is going to be a like a cavern down there that we can get to, but let's look at some of these other houses. So, okay, so if I go forward, so wait a minute, let me back up here a little bit. Now, which way am I headed? Do I need to turn left? Yes, because that was like a big, looks like that was a big circle driveway. So let's turn left, and then we should be able to see another driveway pretty quickly on the right. So... but I want to take this slowly, because that looks like that is it right there. Doesn't it? Doesn't it look like there is a driveway right there? Yes, that is a driveway right there. So let's see if I can get in there. See if I can get in there. Alright, so it is loading up into a new area. Let's get that loaded. And let's see what happens in this particular house. Hold on, because I want to look. What was this behind me? Oh, I should probably straighten out this car a little bit. Is that anything worth looking? What is that? Is that just a... huh. Well, I don't really know what that might be. So, let's just go forward. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, cowpoke. Okay, so... I did a very poor job getting my parking job complete. Yeah, I came around here. So we've got a couple buildings here, don't we? We've got what looks to be like a house here. And we have a garage here. So let's go to the house.
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
I don't know. Man, I should have taken some wood with me. Hold on, let's unlock this.
Carl was no burglar. He didn't need to resort to petty techniques.
All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me get into my car.
A good detective simply looks for keys where gullible souls hide them.
Do I warm up in here? Or do I just need to take some of these? Let's get my clarity back here. Hold on. Okay, so my clarity is coming up. Let me just let that climb up a little bit. Okay. So let's get out. Let's make sure that I have some wood here. I want to withdraw some wood. Okay, well at least I have one. Alright, let's see if we can find this key, and let's see if we can, where do you think this key is? Is it under the mat? That would be a nice simple spot, wouldn't it? Yep, there it is.
What was even the point of locking your door if everyone hid their key in the same place? Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge.
Alright, let's start the fire and let's warm up.
The house smelled like incense.
Okay.
The kind that reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
I might have to find myself some fire starters. I don't know how many of those I have left. Okay, so what is in this house? What do we have here? Got a television. And of course there's nothing on the telly. Alright, what's underneath? No loose change in the cracks. Alright. Very... Whoa. Is there anything in here that I can use? What is that? Enough food for rough times. Okay. Oh yeah, flashlight. I forgot about the flashlight. Alright, so what do we have here? Oh, well, we've got power, so I didn't need the flashlight. Is that a Catholic? Is that the Pope? That is.
Good Paul VI, appearing papal. His crooked fingers gave the impression he was about to bestow a miracle.
Bestow a miracle. TV is on the other side. Yeah, why are you looking at this way? Interesting. So we've got an Etch-a-Sketch sitting over there. Alright. What do we have here? We've got what? Not much there. I will look in that door in a moment. It looks like it goes outside. Anything in there? No, it doesn't look like there's anything of importance in there. Let's just go through all of these drawers and let's see what we can find. Doesn't seem like there's much. Ooh, that's fire starter, right? Can I take it? Yeah, give me that fire starter. Gonna need that. Oh, this is to, I have a wired magnet now. Is there a reason why I needed a wired magnet? I don't know. Nothing in there. Ooh, what's that? Oh, Polaroid film. Nothing else? And is there a dial tone? There's no sound on the line. Alright. Ooh, we've got some pictures. 100%, kiddo. Good job. Got some steaks. Very nice. Anything else of value here? No, so I can close that. What is down here?
The perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday.
All right, you guys ready to be a little spooked out? Oh, I got somebody who's doing something. I don't know what just happened, but something's happened somewhere. Because we got the notification and I don't see it yet. Sirius Black is now following. Well, thank you so much for the follow, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're watching Kona, trying to figure out what happened to one of our buddies here. Investigating a murder mystery that's turning into a little bit of a...
Who knew that giraffes thrived
strange,
in the North Pole? The craze for toys was stupefying.
Strange supernatural thriller type thing is going on, man. And so we're just kind of like looking for some stuff and...
Love of religion and ancestors was rooted deep inside the hearts
so
of
there's not
Canadians
much here
alone,
inside the...
to which the Bedards appeared to be closely related.
Inside here. So here is another... looks like the kids' room.
The family's mother must have spent her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
Is there a... There's no light in here? Really? That's quite bizarre. There would be no lights in here. Nothing in the trash can? Nothing up there? Anything in the crib?
The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine. as if minutes ago someone just grabbed the baby and made a run for it.
I see the thing there, Sirio. Thank you so much, man. Where are you from, my friend? I've got people watching from all over the world. Alright, what else is down here? What is in here? Anything? So this is one of the kids' rooms by the looks of it. Yeah? How come there's no lights in these rooms, man? Are these kids just, like, go to sleep once it gets dark outside and they don't do anything anymore? I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. There's no light switches. It's quite bizarre. Marie's diary.
Jean-Luc Bédard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
Oh, okay, well, great, Serios. Yeah, that's definitely, yeah, I do watch a lot of Next TV and ARCs, too, so that's fantastic, man. Well, welcome to my stream. Yeah, I do stream. I love to do these quest adventure-style games, so. All right, August 16th. I have a diary just like my mom. Unlike her, though, I don't wear a long face when writing. Oh, that's sad. But I do love to write my thoughts, and about Martin most of all. Jordan 1200, oh, hello, how are you, my friend? Oh, you're also playing Kona. That's great. See, you're doing the exact same thing that I like to do. I like to watch other people play the game as long as it's stuff I've already done. If they're doing something that I haven't done yet, I kind of like just walk back away and I don't it anymore. But yeah, I do the exact same thing, my friend. So thank you for stopping by. I like this because this is not linear. The game is not linear at all. You can kind of go your own direction, which is I love those style games. Let's see. I love talking about him, Martin. I think he loves me too. Just like in Romeo and Juliet, people don't like it when I see him, only because he's a Blaze. But just like the story, just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love. August 18th, I lost appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. with his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face. Yuck. I'm not sick. I'm in love. I love Martin so much. There's nothing I like better than thinking about us playing together, like we always do. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. He was pretty sad when I did, because it's for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's God. They fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby, but I still love him. Let's go to the next page. Mom often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mom can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot because of that wealthy Englishman buying everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for, basically. So, Jordan, I just got a notification in my email that you just followed. So, thank you so much. I don't know why the notification didn't come through on the bot. Maybe it'll come through in a minute, but I just want to say thank you. I saw it, so thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. When I saw him this morning, there it is. All right, now I see. I guess there's maybe a little bit delay from when it happens and it goes into the system. Okay. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny. Plus, he gave me candy. Okay, it was kind of old, dry, but still candy. I had to gobble up Dr. Beer's horrible medicine because if he hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas. Or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in a few weeks, nor did I go to school for that matter. Dad has been praying beside my bed every morning for a while now, and at bedtime today. Today he went hunting with Uncle Willie, told me to ask God to bless him in his prayers. How many more things? I think this has to do with the medicine that only the richest of the rich can afford. Dad told me that he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies, and that I should do the same. God, Father Label, and now Uncle Willie. I wonder when Dad finds the time to pray for Santa Claus. Oh, whatever. How can Mom be so stupid? And she's getting fat, too. She cries like a newborn puppy all the time. It's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He doesn't seem pretty thin and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat and presentable as Uncle Willie, that is for sure. Okay, that's it. I don't think I can move anymore with that. Okay. So, all right. So we have this girl who is in love with, I guess, Martin is whom he's in love with. Can I turn on this light? It looks like there would... No, is that... That's not a thing. Okay. That must not be a thing. What else do we have here? We've got this book. What is this book? History. Oh, it's just a history book. Okay. Interesting. All right, so we've got something here. Yeah, I think so. This is the second home. I didn't start looking at homes until after I went to the store, and then I actually went all the way up to the side road on the left past the doctor's house, and I did see the crazy guy with the gun who wants me to give him some caribou, and so then I decided to backtrack a little bit and look at some of these other houses. So that's what I'm doing right now. Now, I have not watched anything about this, so I don't have any knowledge of much of anything. Yeah, you would think I would be able to turn on the lamp, right? It's like, hello, miss. Oh, there's the lamp switch. Okay. Gracias, Monsieur Droden 1200. Thank you very much for the tip. Yeah, I figured I'd be able to see that eventually, but I didn't. And there was nothing else in this. I can't get into that. No, not in that closet. All right. So what is in here? Let us see. Am I gonna get a surprise in here too? There's a lamp. There's a lamp switch. Okay. Oh, good. It's always good to blind play. Okay, looks like we gotta...
Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
Oh, so I'm not... Ooh, excuse me. I'm not going to...
Carl wasn't desperate enough to invade a village woman's privacy.
Well, la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. You're not gonna let me read that bad boy. What is this? That's a dream catcher, by the looks of it.
Dream catchers originated from First Nations legends. They were used to trap nightmares.
Jordan, are you enjoying the game as you play it? All right. And anything in here that is worth getting to? It doesn't seem like I can see anything, although that mysterious chest right there looks like it's something that I would like to get my hands on. And that was just kind of bleeding through there. Okay, so not much I can do. All right, so we do have this door. And I believe this is just another door outside, is going to be my guess. Right, okay, so this is just a side door. All right, that's all fine. That's all fine and good. All right. What we should probably go do is then check out the barn, and I'm just going to be suspicious and say that I believe something very wrong is going to happen in the barn. That's just my guess. You close to the end? Awesome. All right, so before I go over to the barn, let me just take a look around here. I want to see what we have. We've got a bike. What's inside here? Nothing. We've got another bike. Nothing there. All right. Let's see here. This is the door that we just opened up. Right? So there's nothing here. I really like how your snow takes the... Oh, there's an area we can inspect and look around. Leaves footprints in the snow. I really like that a lot. I think it's really cool that as you walk, you've got footprints. That's just, that's a nice little touch that, you know, you normally wouldn't think too much about. Okay, I don't see anything here that's really worth anything. Let's go over here and take a look at this. Can I open this? And am I going to have another one of those moments? Well, we've got some radio playing. That is for sure. Weirdness. Alright, let's turn off the crazy music. Thank you. Alright. So what's going on here? What can we get our hands on? Anything? Looks like someone had to hide their habits.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly
well, there's a key to
temptations at
something.
bay. Obviously, Carl
A beer
thought
bottle.
someone in this house wasn't doing a
Matches.
good job at upholding the
All right.
Holy Bible's teachings.
Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, even though we have a map, right? Oh, I can take those. I guess I can turn this off and come over here and turn on the lantern. That'll make things a little bit better. Sure. Sure one. I tell you what, man, Jordan, the first time I came across the one of the supernatural episodes with the visions, I was freaked out. I thought I had broke the game. Oh, there's the gas can. That's the gas can that we need so that we can get gas into the snowmobile, and I wonder if that key is the key for the snowmobile. So we just accomplished something, I believe. I believe we accomplished something. Ooh, what is this? My inventory is full. What do I have in my inventory right now? I've got a whole bunch of crap there. And consumables, some medicines. Yeah. Inventory. I've got 2 logs, fire starters. I'm gonna have to dump some stuff. There's a spark plug. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some of that stuff away. It is just a bottle, but I might need that. Yeah, I do still have the post key, as a matter of fact, too. So I haven't done anything with that. Yeah, I like to take my time. I like to, I know that I have some things to do, and I'm just really big on exploring everything and not necessarily feeling like I have to do everything all at once. Because in a game like this, sometimes things interrelate with each other, you know? So I'm quite confident that I could do something with the post key at the immediate moment. I'm sure it will rear its ugly head if I need to absolutely go there and do something with it. Okay, I think that I have got everything that I need in here. I could dump some stuff in the truck and get that bottle if I really wanted to, but I'm not quite certain that I need it. So before I explore some more, let's go warm up for a second. Let's just warm up. Warm up. Yes. Very good. All right. Well, I want to explore a little bit around this house, though. I want to see what is around the perimeter, because we've got some interesting things here. So this looks like a garden.
Carl smiled at the sight of the nicely protected garden. Hopefully, the Bedards had managed to dig every last potato out before the sudden
Yeah,
snowfall.
you know, because you need as many potatoes as you can when you're living in the Great White North. So, what? That looks like an airplane or something. Is that just a log? What is this? Oh, I ended up walking just far enough so I am somewhere else. Interesting. All right. Is there anything here with all this lumber? Does not look like it. Yeah, this is the Beard's house. Okay. All right. What about on the other side here? Anything I missed? No? Just some minor things? It's just an awkward looking... Has that got a face on it? Oh my goodness. Yeah, those... I think that those faces, like, mark off territory. That's my guess. So, now that's an interesting comment. You're saying I can look through the diary now. Why would that be? That's an interesting hint, but why is that the case? Is there something that's happened that is allowing me to do that? Why is that?
The Bedards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Oh, I see. Well, maybe just because he's pretty much convinced that they're not coming back. Jean-Luc never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realize that he simply cannot be sure. No, cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing. Oh, no. That's not good. I have the right to keep his secret, at least until the time is right, when it'll be safe. Dr. Buprier told me it would start showing soon, that I couldn't keep it hidden forever. Oh, that's why the kid was saying that she's starting to get fat, because she's pregnant. Got it. Courage to face what's coming. But he doesn't get it all. For him, I just had some childish affair. He doesn't realize I brought eternal damnation upon myself. Whoa, he must have... Who did she sleep with? Does it say? Interesting. Okay. Marie is very sick and Jean-Luc plunges into despair. I told him nothing about the evil growing inside me. Sometimes I get the feeling he can see right through me, my Marie's suffering, and I'm the only one to blame. Oh, Lord Almighty, why do children have to pay for their parents' sins? Marie has recovered, but there's something really gloomy about her now. She always seems so sad. Maybe she caught a glimpse of what dying is like. What if she's an unhappy child now because of me? Jean-Luc truly honored me 2 nights ago. If the baby makes it, maybe Dr. Beaupré could convince him it was born prematurely. It's my only way out. We're heading to Lake St. John tomorrow to visit Jean-Luc's mother. I need to. The situation is untenable now, and we fear the worst. Okay, that's all that there is there. Interesting. All right. Still, I'm not fully convinced that there was a reason why I couldn't read it before, and now I can. That just seems a little, I don't know, interesting. But regardless, it was just adding to the storyline. But we know that she cheated on him in some fashion. All right. Let's take a look. Now, we do want to go down to this other house that's going to be down on our right. So let's get out of here, turn right, and then there should be another house on our right. Because I just want to check out that house. Man, I tell you what, driving in this place is bizarre. It really is. All right, so let's get out. Now let's make sure I'm heading in the right direction here. Hold on. Am I? Yes? Or is this still the driveway? This is still a driveway because that was the, I need to get back on the road here, my friend. Hey, wait a minute. Where am I now? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, my daughter made me one. You know, because I'm affiliated now. Here's my current emote that my daughter made for me. You can get it if you subscribe. It's just a little cake with a headphones. Look at that right there. Isn't that just special? Okay, wait a minute. So where am I right now? I feel like I'm not on the road. Like the road is right there. But I guess I am on the road, so let's just keep going. Now up here just a little ways on my right there should be another house that comes up on the right. So let's just kind of go up this hill a little bit. Oh, there it is. There is the house, I believe. So can we... There we go. And we are loading up this house area. How come there are all these little open areas in the on the drive? It's almost like they're just little woo! As I crash into the house. Hope Roy's not gonna be too mad at me. Calm down, Roy. It's alright, brother man. Okay, let's get out of this car. Let's see what we can do. But yeah, man, if you, I am looking for emotes. I'm not really looking to pay anybody right now because they're just emotes. But if you make me something and I use it, I will most definitely give you props and kudos for it. Oh, look, there's a doghouse. Very interesting. Alright, is this going to be open? What does this say? Dun, da, da. We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Manastan. It will be safer there. John Roy. Okay. Let's open this door.
It was a classic Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming.
Let's start a fire. All right. Here, let's just close this door. And is there a light switch anywhere? Is this a light switch? Looks like it is. All right. So what do we've got here? Basic house, playing some chess. There's a note there. All right. Interesting things. Let me see. Where should we start looking? Let's look at this thing first. Just some dishes, nothing important. Clearly, the phone is not going to be able to be opened. That goes without saying. Is there anything in there? No? Alright. But the phone? No. That does not work. So what does this open up? Is this just a closet? Yeah, just a little pantry. Fire starter. I shall take that. I still think I need to dump some stuff though. So what do we got here?
Just one more move and white is checkmated. Game over. It seems the game was abandoned right before the final strike came down.
Right before the final strike came down. Alright. Matthew had to add murder to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling. Oh, this is a like somebody's own short story. Matthew just somebody didn't have any particular. So this looks like a short story. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's interesting, I suppose. That's really cool how they've got the light making some noise like lights sometimes do, you know? All right. All right, before I go down into the kitchen area and whatnot, I mean down the hallway, let's just see if there's anything in these places. No? Okay. Nothing there. I don't see anything really there. Oh yeah, some matches. Can I take the matches? Yes, I can take the matches. That is fine. What else do we have over here? Let's see. So we have... that does not look like a... The fantasy. It was a good read story. I might go back and read it. I usually don't skip over those things, but I'm curious right now. Very, very curious. Do I need to shut you so that I can get closer? There we go. But there was nothing there anyways. And what about this one? Anything? Nope. Just... Oh! What is that up there? What does it say? Cookie jars are always too high to reach. Ha ha ha! That was pretty sneaky. Close. Nothing there that I can really do anything with. Okay. And I'm gonna take it that this just goes outside, right? Yes, it does. So I don't care about that. What about this book?
Simone de
Beauvoir,
Claude Lévi-Strauss, Hannah Arendt, Roland Barthes. Carl was surprised by the literature filling this liberal-leaning bookcase. Could there really be intellectuals dwelling in this far-off land?
We don't know, do we?
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends.
Is this who he was cheating on?
The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after.
Interesting.
A picture of Wilfred in his youth. Carl figured right away that the man must have been some kind of wildlife officer.
Are those cats? Interesting. Is there anything down there? No? Alright. What about here? Take the painkillers. I could fill up a bottle, but I don't have it with me right now. Oh, what is that? Is that anything? Nothing. Oh, it's nothing. And those are some... Okay. Alright then. Let's continue down here. Let's do this one this time. No, just kidding. I'm half expecting to see something. The fantasy part 2. Ooh. Need to check this one out. Shinona, are you asleep? What are you typing in there? I know it's about 4 o'clock in the morning where you are, but it was around that time that Matthew met Beatrice, mediocrity, Betty the barrel with distinctive features, cheek covered with large like freckles, June nose, what? Oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes. Oh, the fantasy, yeah. I probably should check this out. You name it. It was the very image of innocence. That happened to be precisely the kind of victim Matthew was picturing in his mind. Though... One night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, "I'll kill her." His dreams were later filled with images of the imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place to become familiar with the area's intricacies and feel closer to the impending murder, to slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, and abilities. This way, he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. Alrighty then. Thank you for the kind read, sir. Take those cigarettes. You know what? I haven't had a cigarette yet. Can I smoke cigarettes? I've never even thought about that. Can I do that?
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking. Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
That's cool. Yeah, it did get rid of some of the stress. That was pretty awesome. Canopoly. You win if you pass go.
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Rois drove out of town with their closet in tow.
What is that? Oh, that's just a radio clock. I mean, not a radio clock, an alarm clock. All right, and what's in here? Is there a light switch? A lamp? Oh, this is like the TV room. You'd think there's a lamp. That's a secret compartment. No, that's just a gun rack.
Not a single weapon was left. All of them were gone.
All of them were gone. What is that? Oh, I've got ammunition for a gun now? All right. The fantasy page 4. Wait a minute. Am I missing a page? The two lovers were still going at it 7 months later, confiding fears and desires alike near the fireplace several weekdays ago. The populace took notice, and wounding words were eventually found their way to Matthew's ear, prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship. He had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage. He would have more than enough time to kill her later. Today, when Matthew stares at the motionless ceiling, just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what he would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat, what he would be depriving his children of. Then, as if soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts off, smiling. This is sick. That's just one gross story, man. Is this the last third page? The first time he met Beatrice, however, she unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matthew. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life, she still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in so graceful a manner that people often thought she may be the natural offspring of a musical virtuoso. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by a dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly that Matthew couldn't get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth after pulling one last breath out of it. Every night he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity's common heritage, be it the sound of her sobbing or of her piano melodies. The compulsive tapping of her long... Yeah, it is a nice story, though. Didn't matter. Everything else wouldn't just... She'll be dead by the end of the month. He just keeps saying, she'll be dead. She'll be dead. She shall be dead. So interesting, there wasn't really a whole lot found in this house. So maybe I need to go back outside and have a little look around. What say you? That is what I shall do. Where did I even come in? Did I come in from... Yeah, I came in from here. So let's go this way. And let's rummage around a little bit. What do we got? We've got a bottle. I can fill up that bottle if I like. What are you? A chair? Alright. So you're a chair. Alright, what do we got in the perimeter here? So... interesting. So we've got a doghouse. Alright. We got this cart. It almost looks like he's got his house built in such a way to protect himself. Doesn't it? Like these things are built to protect him from something that would be coming. I'm still trying to find the gun for the ammo this house gave, but then again, I suppose it didn't explore much of the game yet. Hello, can I... Come on, get me out of here. Alright, thank you kindly, sir. Alright, what else do we have here? Anything? Don't see too much. What's on the perimeter over here? Anything? That's a box. Anything in it? No? Okay. And that's the other side of the door. Alright, I don't want to fall down there, that's for sure. Okay. Well then. I think that we can... Let's look at this map for a second. Let's go inside here. Let's go back in here for just a second. I want to look at the map because when you're not in the car, you can see it better. All right, this map. Okay, so this is Roy's house. That's the cabin. That was the rest stop. That's the cabin. That's where we first started. So, over at Lamothe. So this is where I've been so far, my friend. I've been to the general store, and then everything that is in this area. Old Rosaire, Doctor, Belovin, and Lamothe. I have not been to this ice cave. Anywhere that's not on a road, I have not been to yet. And I've been to the general store. I have not been up at all into any of these homes. There's a cave there. There's this secret project. There are some notes in places. I think, though, that what I want to do is I want to go... I think I want to see... What do I have? Is any of this... consumables? That's a beer bottle. That's a water bottle. Let me see here. That's an ammo. That's an empty bottle. Sherry wine. See, I was wondering if the sherry wine is what he needs. And I do have some meat, too. Oh no, I haven't quite noticed that yet. I'm thinking that when I picked up the meat, I must have eaten it, because I don't have any meat in my inventory. You know what I'm saying? Where'd the meat go? Oh, there it is. Meat. Steak. I got 3 steaks. It's weird that the steaks would be under equipment. Huh. Interesting. Steak is in equipment. That is quite interesting. And I wonder if that is... I have some thoughts. I'm going to say it to myself, but they're just thoughts that I've got right now. All right, let me see if I can go back to this old man and see anything for him. Hold on. That's where I'm going. I'm going to the old man's house. Tell you what, man, when I saw that old man and he fired his gun at me, I jumped about to high heaven because it was the first time there was anybody else there that could move and do something. Okay. So I think I need to turn left. Ooh, I just crashed and ran over his mailbox. Did I really run it over? No, I didn't. Okay, that's good. Bum 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 bum. Driving in a blizzard, man. We're driving in a blizzard, man. We are. We're driving in a blizzard, man. Yes, yes, we are. Come on. Load up, you game. Oops. Where am I? Hold on, let me look at the map. Okay, yeah. I am getting there. Just go forward just a little bit more. Because what should be happening is we should be getting close to... Yes, because... Hey, what is... I'm curious. Hold on. Whose car is this?
That had to be the worst parking job ever.
Can I get into this car?
Who was Carl to judge, though? It may be customary to park like that around these parts. Or not.
I just wanted to see if I can...
The punishing cold rendered the door frozen tight.
Oh.
Carl saw
Well, then let me use some equipment. Like a crowbar.
no way to open it.
Swing crowbar. Oh, well that did nothing.
The punishing cold rendered the door frozen tight. Carl saw no way to open it.
Okay. I'm going to give up on that for now because that was a sidebar activity. Alright. Let me go forward just a little bit. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What am I doing? What is this all about? What the... What? What happened to... That wasn't like that before, was it? Maybe I just didn't see it before. Yes, this is the way that I want to go. I want to go this way so that I can get over to his house. Alright, so let's go this way. Bum ba da bum, bum ba da bum bum ba bum. I know that the first one we come to is the doctor's house. And I don't want to go to the doctor's house. I want to go to the old man's house. I drive like crap. Alright. Alright. Let me just see here for a second where I am. And okay, so there's the doctor. And you going to bed, Boo? Okay. All right. I think the next one on the right there is going to be old man's house. Yeah, because that's to the doctor. And then up here pretty soon should be on the right should be the old man's house. I do believe. Come on, buddy. At least I thought it was on the right. I haven't passed this yet, have I? Oh, it should be like right here. Dun, da, da. There we go. So, how long have you been streaming on Twitch? I have been streaming since April. So really just this, you know, May, summer. I am brand new, my friend. Brand new to streaming on Twitch. Alright, is he gonna shoot at me again? Oh, and hey Jordan, did you notice this? Because it took me a while before I noticed it. Did you notice that
There, Carl had fed his mind.
the truck is not a Chevrolet, it's a Chevrolet? It took me a while for my brain to comprehend that they obviously couldn't put Chevrolet on there. I think that's funny. Alright, my friend. Old man, are you gonna shoot at me? A gallon of caribou. So, okay. So what can I give him? You didn't even notice it, right? Can I give him steaks? Throw steak. Clearly, the steak is for somebody else. Can I get my steak back? Dang it. Yes, I can. Give me that steak back. I think that's going to be for, like, wolves in the future. Consumables. That's for me. Sherry wine. Oh, I can't equip myself with that, though. Can I trade caribou for coat? But I don't have caribou. Yeah, it's clearly there that you can see that there's a bottle, and he mentions a gallon. That he wants a gallon of caribou. So that is clearly not what we want. We probably need to take something and I don't know, do something Something with it. He wants a gallon of it. He wants a gallon of caribou. Can I go over here and warm up? I guess I need something to de-stress myself. Maybe I should... Let's see. That's going to do the health. That's going to do the cigarette. That is going to do... I could drink the beer bottle. I guess that helps with the stress, huh? Huh? All right. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to make it at the guy's house that has the distillery. The distillery. That's what's gonna have to happen. I'm gonna make it at the distillery. No, I would rather you not say. Yeah, but thank you for offering it, and actually, thank you very much for not saying anything about it, or asking first, you know. So, all right. So what I want to do is we're gonna leave this guy's house, and we're gonna go all the way down to that last house. That is what we're gonna do. Because I think at that last house is where the last house is where we can get our hands on where the heck am I, brother? Let's go this way. There we go. Down the hill really fast. Yes, come on. All right, so we're gonna take this road all the way down to the very end. Sometimes though, I wonder if you can actually do irreversible damage, like actually get yourself in trouble and like die, but then it resets itself to a saving point or something if you do something wrong in the car. All right. What is that? Wait a minute. What is this little fork in the road? Oh, that's to the guy's house with the distillery. All right. Never mind. All right. At least my guess is that's where the distillery was. Let's just go down here. Wait a minute, what is that? Oh, that's that abandoned cart. I remember that. All right, here we are, coming to the end here. Very good. We may have everything that we need to get the snowmobile up and running. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, let me go just a little bit further. And stop. Alright, let's get out. Alrighty. Did I open this? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't, though?
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanic's place.
No, we know that we're not done with the mechanic's place. For some reason I thought I had opened it, but I guess I didn't. So let's go around here. First things first, let's warm up. Alright, we're gonna warm up just a little bit. Okay, let's do this. Let's go outside. Now, I should have the gas can. So fill the gas can. All right. Come back over here. Oh, I don't have the key. Man, I swear I don't have the key yet. Shoot. Man, I really thought that this was the key. There's the post key. But I had picked up another key. Or maybe... No, that's consumable. Equipment. Oh, maybe that was just a post key I picked up. Oh. I see. Interesting. Well, that's just a bummer of a deal. Oh, I want to check something else out too. I think I have done everything that I needed to do. But I just want to go up here for a second and check something. Now, do I have everything out of here? So I remember that was where the note was thrown. Okay, yeah, so that's where that is. Okay. Alright. Alright. I was just making sure that there wasn't something else that I had missed. Alright. Well then. Haha. Little beer bottle right there. Let's do this. Okay. Oh yeah, and we wanted to look here.
Carl deduced this was a map of the area. Were those pins pointing to places of interest?
They actually are, because two of them are caves and one of them is like the secret place. Okay, yeah, now I really have to go play for myself. Okay. Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Well, hey man, thanks for sticking around, Jordan, if you're heading out. But yeah, it's all good, man. This is a very good game. As I look at my map, so there's the secret project, there's that cave, and there's that cave. Those are the three places that I can get to. I still have not been to this Blaze house. So if that's the last house on the map, that very well might be able to be one of our last stops of the night. So let's do that. Let's do that. We can go to that last house and see if we can find anything. Okay. Alright, so let's see if we can turn around. Not very well, obviously. Okay. We're gonna go all the way back. We're gonna go to this one last house. Now I do know that I do still need to cross the bridge before I do any more turning, so we're just gonna keep on going down here till we get to the bridge. Come on, where's this bridge at? Should be getting there soon. Okay, so here's the bridge. Let us see. Yep, and we're coming into the new area. And then when we get to the roundabout, I'm going to want to go up. Not a roundabout, but right before we get to the general store, which is like here. Okay, now I've never been here. So, just up here to the left is a house, but it is very interesting that there are those beds. So I don't know if is that like a hotel or like a lodge or something. That is kind of interesting, but there is a house up here. So let's keep going, and we should pretty soon come to a driveway. So this is all uncharted territory now. We have never seen anything up here. What is that? Is that a stop sign? Is this like a turn? Oh, that's the turn to go there. Okay. Fine. And pretty soon I should see on the left where we want to... Well, is that it? That's his driveway. Yep, there we go. All right. This is an interesting little looking area. Blaze House. All right, here we go. A new area. All right. Blaze House. Looks like there's a shed garage type thing there.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty. When finding a boot, one wonders what became of the foot.
Yeah, normally, right? Is anybody here? Anybody home? This doesn't look very promising. It looks like they were packing up like in a hurry or something. Someone ran out of time packing his luggage. Okay. Interesting. Oh, what is this?
The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier et Fils. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous.
Huh, well dang it. I was hoping that was going to be the key to the, So that's not the key to... Cloutier et Fils key. I also haven't found that pendant. There's a lot of unsolved things so far that I have. Lots of unsolved things. What is that? This furniture has been moved several times. So can I move it? Dear sweet Marie, please excuse my handwriting. I am in a hurry. I have to leave for North Meniston with Mom and Mrs. Roy, as they say it's far too dangerous around here these days. I don't know much about what's going on, because Mom won't tell me anything in an attempt to reassure me. But all I know is that she has the exact same expression on her face as when I startle her. Dad and Mr. Roy aren't coming because they have gone to get Mr. LaChance. They're real heroes. My grandmother lives in a very big house in North Meniston. You would be welcome there. I must go now. Quite literally, your friend Martin. Okay. Alright, alright, alright.
The spirograph amused Carl. It was a nice modern toy, aside from being repetitive by nature and completely useless. Still, it found its way into many Quebecois homes.
Money.
Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
Carl would have loved cookies. Hmm. Well, 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 well. Oh, I did open that already. Okay. What is that? Just a rumpled piece of paper. Okay. There's never anything in the oven. Never. Alright. I could always fill up a bottle of water. Alright, filled up a bottle of water. That's always important to have, right? What's this?
A pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
Okay. Nothing else there. Alright. No, I don't need the map there, my friend. Nothing there. Alright, before I go into the ominous room there, let's see what's in here. Anything? Oh, there's another steak. Alright. So what's in this room? I want to go... Oh, what's this?
Little Martin Blais with a family member. There was some resemblance between them, and Carl took note of the sense of bonding and pride they projected. The picture had been taken inside the house. It was the same wallpaper. Judging by the smiles, nobody suspected the impending misfortunes.
It's a cracked, broken mirror. The bulb is burnt out. Something happened there. Over the last few days, a lack of resources forced the death investigation of Pierre Blaise to come to a halt. The autopsy of the body, conducted over the last few weeks, didn't reveal any clue that could have helped the investigators, who refused to comment on what would happen next. This new development and happening in the context of the hypothesis of an accident, which is still a spite of skepticism expressed by the local population. The ongoing official cause of death provided by the authorities, the incident is said to have occurred in the forest surrounding Lake Atamapek. Pierre Blaise was found lifeless 2 weeks ago near a footpath leading to the soon-to-be-restarted copper mine. Blaise, an engineer by training who was working on behalf of the consortium headed by Wilming Hamilton, was reportedly in charge of the development plans surrounding the reopening of the mine. At first, police had disclosed that the body had been desecrated. Today, the official version is that it was partly devoured by the beasts, hence the original assumption that a crime had been committed. Okay. So we got nothing there. Oh, what is that? Aspirin? Alright, we take the painkillers. Nothing there. Oh, take those. Nothing there. And what is that? Nothing. Huh. There's nothing else around here? No? Nothing? What's this? Bit of reading to pass the time. That is true. We all do it. Nobody denies it. Alright, let's go down this scary looking area. It's funny, these houses do all kind of look alike, don't they? This one doesn't have the hidden... Joe Dason? Something's going on upstairs, though. We're about to see something spooky, I believe. I'm a little scared. What are we gonna find? A new journal entry. Why is...
A window left open in that weather? Perhaps something had to be watched.
Possibly.
The sheets were in such a way that indicated a rude awakening, followed by a hurried escape.
Yeah.
What had happened here?
We don't know. Le Monster? Wow. That's not what I wanted to see. A monster. The monster? I don't want any monsters. So that was the hissing. And nothing here? And what's in here? Nothing? Journal. I fear the worst for Alexander. He hardly gets any sleep. I thought it was the work, but it seems to be far worse than that. From dusk to dawn, he stares into the void. He barely speaks to me. His son asked him to play the ball, and he didn't say a word. And that way he has to glance at the window. Last night I heard him mumble to his sleep. He's coming, he murmured. I don't know why, but those words left a deep impression on me. He woke up shortly after, covered in sweat. He couldn't remember his dream. Obviously, he didn't go back to sleep after that, chain smoking the night away after the window. He told me to pack my things this morning. I wonder why. Does he himself know? We're waiting for what? I feel dread. Well, I can't change the page. Nothing to do. Alright. What's in some of these things? Let's see. Anything? Anything worth looking at? It seems like the answer there is no. Again, clothes packed suddenly. Only tormented minds smoke in bed. This is true. Nothing there. Nothing back there. Huh. Okay. Well, there's not much of anything in this house. What's that? Oh my gosh, that scared the crap out of me. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. There is a dog, a wolf. I think I need to get a steak ready. Oof. Faywin. How did that... What? Picking that state back up. I just got cheered because Faywin is here. Oh gosh, that scared the crap out of me. That was a... But how did he get in and out? Like, how... How? Okay, did you guys see this? How would a wolf get into a closed door and then run out of a closed door? And this was closed when I was here. It wasn't open. I don't understand. Is he waiting for me outside? That just doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, let's go check out this That scared me. Can I get in? I don't have the key. Dang it. Did you have a good day, Faye? Yeah, I remember you told me that you had to work today. Gotta be more to this house than just what we've seen. Alright, so then there's this. What is this? Oh, that's just a lawnmower. Yep, granted, the lawnmowers don't need much of anything when it is wintertime, right? Huh. So I found much of nothing in this house. Ugh. Alright, so I have a post key. Do I need to, like, go back and use the post key, maybe? I don't know. I did find a new friend. I don't like him, though. I don't like my new friend. I think I want to try that post key. Because now I have a... How can I ignore him? He even played hide and seek. How could... What? You want me to go find him? Are you serious, Shinona? You want me to go find the angry wolf? I'm not venturing out into the wild blue yonder. I don't have any survival clothes yet. I'm probably going to die. Yeah, I'm not stupid. That is like the wrong choice. Don't leave him waiting too long. Yeah, that is not going to be... I don't think he's a friend. I think that he is a... instrument of my demise. That's what he is. He is nothing more than an agent of wrath designed to kill me. Alright, we're gonna warm up here. Hold on, let me look at this map. Because what I want to do is, I just want to go back to the, because we're right there. Let's just go back to the, real quick anyways. Bum ba bum ba bum 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 bum. We are gonna go back, cross the bridge. Whoa, 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 and it is to the right, I believe. All right, let's just go back to the general store because I now have a post key that I did not have before. BAM! And he saved you. I'm so negative. He looks so fluffy, and he saved you from some of your old and stale food in the fridge. Okay, so he was really a kind puppy, huh? See, look what I'm doing. I don't even know how to drive anymore. There we go. Why are the wipers going in this direction? You know what? I don't know. Maybe it's because we're in Quebec in Canada in 1970. That is the only possible reason I can think of for something like this. Okay, let's go back to the general store. Okay. I think that maybe now that I have the post key, I might be able to do something with this. I can't recall if my granddad's old lady had them like this or not. Yeah. So, is that this key? Unlock. Oh, look, I have a gun.
The murder weapon. What was that doing there, Carl wondered. Hamilton must have been determined to keep some information secret to post this key. Shame he got unlucky. Everything made sense now. Poor Hamilton's denunciation was interrupted, and he figured it would be best to lock everything up and send the key to his correspondent, who would receive the box later on. Clever, but not enough. That's what happens to ordinary people playing spy. Nobody kills a rich patient to start a revolution. It didn't make any sense. He had to dig deeper still to understand. Luckily, that was Carl Faubert's specialty.
It is as a citizen of Her Majesty and the free economic chambers of the world that I must address what follows to be proper authorities. The worst is happening at this very moment, and I cannot write at length, but I am requesting immediate help from my country. I believe the free world is in grave danger. And a member of my own community, the Honorable, and then he was going to sign it. Okay. Alright, so there's nothing else here. But I have a revolver now. A gun with 310 bullets. So I can shoot at things. Isn't that just dandy? All right. I don't know why I thought that one of these needed something from me, but I guess that was it. Okay. So, my friends, and I know, Faye, you just got here. I'm going to be ending the stream here in a few minutes. We're still going to go for a little bit, but here's the thing. One of the things that we need to do, we still don't have the key at Lamoth's place to be able to start the snowmobile. So we can't do that yet. We also know that old Rosaire is willing to give us a cold weather suit if we can get him a gallon of caribou, which must be some type of alcohol. Right. We have not been to this shack. Do you guys want to go there real quick? Do you want to go up to this shack and see what's there? Let's do that. That might be one thing that we can do. Let's go up to the shack. We got a few minutes. That looks interesting. Let's go there. Come on, dude. I can't jump over you? Alright. Let's go to the shack. Alright. So, let us go to the shack. No, I don't want to go that way. I want to go. Alright, so we want to go this way. And then when we get to that street sign, come on, I'm good enough to drive. I've had nothing to drink. When we get up to the street sign, we are going to turn right. And we should be able to find some kind of a shack. Is this... Is that the road? Yep, that looks like the road. Does it look like it's closed? Well, it looks like it's private property. Can I just barricade my way through there? So what's this all about? Can I... Will this... Can I open this? Am I just gonna drive through this?
It was obviously a timber company.
Oh, I have a key to
It
this.
was most likely the type of boss to never be around.
I have a key to a place in
faceless
here.
name, so to speak.
Alright.
It served as a reminder that the big boss, William Hamilton, had been killed.
Is that a cat with a hat? What the crap? Okay. That's totally random. So my inventory is full. I'm gonna get rid of some things here. Put some stuff in the back of my truck. I'm gonna deposit some things. Let's deposit some water bottles. Ammo, no, it's, beer bottles I can throw in there. Cigarettes, they're not light anyways. Filled gas can, I can put that in there for now. So that's gonna come later. Alright. 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 Yeah, somebody did already pass through on the other side there, so I think I'll be able to, Oh, I can't wait to see that clip. That's gonna be fun. Alright, it let me go through very easily. The woodlots. Okay, that looks like a shack, so let's stop here. Oh gosh, I thought somebody was
It was
sitting
a
there for a
typical
second.
shack, just like the ones you hear about
Oh,
in Quebec.
I need some wood.
Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
I heat up their pea soup. Okay. Yeah, I know there's paw prints everywhere. So, what do we have around here?
Who quits a game one step away from victory?
What do we have here? Anything of worth? Anything of worth? So this was nothing other than a place for me to warm up, which is fine. All right, what's out here? Wait a minute, what is this? They should have put carpet here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Is there anything out here? I don't need that. So that's Lodge A, I would believe. Can I use this hatchet? No? It won't let me have it. Isn't it cool how it keeps your footprints? That is pretty darn nifty. Okay, I must be getting tired. If I shorten suitcase to suit. Yeah, no action on the suitcase. So on the map, let's see here. You can, oh, that's, so we're just at the cabin. We're not at the shack yet. Huh. So let's drive forward a little bit more. Let's drive forward. No, I can't do anything with the suitcase. It's not giving me any interaction. I am getting nothing. Yeah, forward and left a little bit. Gotta make sure though that we can see it because it doesn't look like it's a driveway. It looks like it's a trail. And it didn't look like it was too far up either. So we're almost there. Gosh, for a minute I thought there was somebody standing there. Dun 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 dun. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ba-da-bum, 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 ba-da-bum. Where am I now? I should be like right at it. Is there like a trail? Or can I drive up this? Oh, I can drive up that. Let's back up. That's it right there. This should take us right to like a cabin. Oh, there it is. All right. Where are we now? Are we gonna get shot as we walk in the door? Ooh, I have a lock. I have the key.
Welcome to Ali Baba's Cave, Lumberjack Edition. Surely Carl would find something worth his time in here.
Ali Baba's cave. A flare. A flare. What else am I gonna find in here? Ooh, forest cabin key? A note. Don't forget to return the key for the cabin if you have it. P.S. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Alright, what do we have in here? That's not anything useful by the looks of it. Nothing there. Nothing there. I'll take that. That's fine. Nothing there. Can I take this? Be too cumbersome to carry. Why is that open? That's kind of weird. What else do we have here? Anything? What is that? Fire starters, always good to have. So there's nothing else here. Huh, interesting. Nothing in these backs or anything? None of this, huh? Okay. All right. Can I build a... I mean, usually on a cabin there would be like some type of some kind of something. Ruh-roh, George, another one of these. Yep, I got tons of small items, that's for sure. I can put that away. Put down that camera, I don't need it anymore. Alright. And I guess this is just a little bit of nothing. What is that? Oh, I can build a fire. I can warm up. Do I have everything? No, I need to go get some wood. Hold on. Be a good idea to be able to just have a fire going. Alright. Wait a minute, what? I just need some wood, my friend. Where was the firewood? Do I have firewood? Yeah, let me just take a piece of firewood. That was up here, right? So that's good. Didn't seem like there's much of anything around though, right? Let's go down here just for a moment. It looks like there was something over here. These are just like bench areas, workshop areas. Gun rack. Okay. So, is there anything else? Let me just warm up a little bit more and, what do you mean, can I close it? Can I close what? You mean this? No, it's just a fire. You don't really close it. So we're at the shack, and there's one more cabin. So I guess we could drive back and go to one more cabin. No, yeah, you can't close the fire cage. All right. So there's that. All right, so we need to turn. And let's take this all the way to the end. We should be able to take this all the way to a little loop around. And I think there'll be one more little shacky hole up here. I think it's right there. Alright, let's get out. And this is... Whoa!
The crossbow bolts had the same origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
All right. All right. Can we open this?
Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black.
That's right.
Beware of close encounters of knee and furniture.
Close encounters of knee and furniture. And I need a log. Can I turn you off, please? Thank you. All right, let's go get a log. Hold on. Log. Log. I need a log. I need a log. I need a log. Give me a log. Well, I guess I'll just have to take one out of my truck. I mean, they gotta be everywhere, right? Let's go. Wait a minute. Where? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. So what's in this place? So this, oh, there we go. I can turn on the light and then I don't need the flashlights. Okay. So what do we have here? Oh, look, there was a log right there. Silly me. Alright, so there's some tape. So it seems like all I'm doing so far is collecting a lot of supplies. Inspect. Not close to run out of food. Alright. Anything in there? Nothing. Suitcases with clean clothes. Alright. Toothbrush is...
Everything was set up for a well-deserved snack.
Toothbrush is still whack.
It seemed like the place hadn't been empty for long, but without knowing exactly why, Carl had the feeling no one was coming back anytime soon.
Oh, a first aid kit. That's always good. Alright, let's go. 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 Huh. There is not much here, is there? Oh, pair of cigarettes. Can I take the cigarettes? Yeah.
Solitaire. A card game only hermits can truly enjoy.
There's not
Carl
much.
felt depressed at the thought of playing
What
it.
is this? Not much I can do with that, though. Huh. So what else is around here? Anything? Alright. Well. I ran through here. I didn't really scour the place out. One of these games, though, streams, we are going to have to explore and choose to brave the great wilds and just see what happens if we, you know, go out into the wilderness. There's another fire kit. But I don't think there's much of anything else. What's up here? Anything? Doesn't look like it. Okay. I believe that I am going to bring this stream to a close. So let's just hang out in the warmth of the beautiful cottage. Let's go in here and just hang out by the fire. So as we hang out by the fire, guys, all right, so here is the deal. We are going to come to a close. It's been good. Save game. All right, very good. Main menu. Yes. Let's go back to this. There we go. And bring this up. So, hey guys. Shanona, thanks for hanging out. Hey, we got some new followers today. That was pretty sweet. 2 new followers. We're getting up there in a little bit. Game is definitely much better than when Next TV played it. Aw, that was very kind of you to say that. Oh, you mean the game itself was much better. I see what you are saying. Okay. Yeah. I'm glad that they fixed it then, because I don't want to know what it was like. Hey, Faye, yeah, good night. Are you streaming? Are you gonna... It's Monday, so I don't know if you're normally doing Mondays or not. But I think I'm gonna go to bed. But you didn't watch this part then. Because it's been a long weekend for me, and I need to get up in the morning. Maybe they just didn't get that far because it was having so many glitches and things of that nature. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, it's been a great weekend and lots of fun this weekend playing all kinds of different games. So my next stream is going to be on Wednesday, and we are going to continue with our journey with the Broken Age. So Broken Age, yeah, Wednesday at 8 p.m. And so until then, guys, hey, take care. Shanona, it's always good to see you. And Faye, obviously, as well. And I guess I'll see you guys around. All right, take care, guys. Bye.